The Halo franchise is full of great vehicles, from the versatile Pelican to the deadly Banshee, but what we see in the games only really scratches the surface. There are so many other unique and just all-round awesome ships, craft and other vehicles that as of this moment have been limited to small cameo appearances. So join me today as we start to show some love to these vehicles and take a look at 5 of the UNSC's lesser known but no less amazing aircraft. And we'll be kicking off with the Shortsword. Measuring at 89 feet or 27 meters long, with a width of 116 feet or 35 meters, the Shortsword was a long-range suborbital bomber serving the UNSC, and it was crewed by 1 pilot, 1 co-pilot, and 1 systems operator. Whilst the Shortsword could operate in space, it primarily served the UNSC by supporting ground forces via precision bombing runs. At the dawn of the Human Covenant War, this vehicle was used in planet-side skirmishes, ravaging enemy occupation forces with its twin 30mm machine-linked autocannons, and a Maastricht Riley ordnance delivery application system, capable of dropping a near-limitless array of destructive and exotic forms of ordnance, including gravity, cryo, and disruption bombs. By the end of the war, most of the UNSC's remaining Shortsword infantry was transferred to local planet-side Air Force reserve units, or sent to the scrapyard, with newer, more advanced Longsword variants filling out its previous role. And that leads us on to the next vehicle in our list, the UNSC Longsword. Measuring at 121 feet or 37 meters long and 101 feet 30 meters wide, the Longsword was originally envisioned as a trans-atmospheric strike bomber capable of unleashing 4 shield-buster missiles, 60 Octodart bombs, a number of mines, and a large arsenal of atomic weapons such as Shiva or Havoc missiles. However, the versatility of this craft and its 110mm autocannon alongside 4 coil guns ended up seeing the Longsword become the UNSC's premier interceptor craft, with a number of different variations of the Longsword being produced. The C-718 was the result of decades of research and reappropriated enemy technology to give the variant cutting-edge stealth capabilities. The C-712 served the UNSC as an incredibly fast strike bomber, launching bombing runs from the sky and a planet's orbit, while the C-709 was the largest of the Longswords, capable of extraordinarily high acceleration speeds. This aircraft saw extensive service intercepting enemy ships in the outer layers of a planet's atmosphere. The Wyvern, on the other hand, was a large and unwieldy ground support gunship, measuring 66 feet, 20 meters long, and 72 feet, 22 meters wide. This gunship saw extensive service with the UNSC Army, employing it for planetary defense on war-torn worlds. The Wyvern featured 1 large autocannon on its nose, a mix of 2 light and 2 heavy machine guns on the ship's underside, each operated by a gunner, and 4 weapon hardpoints on each wing, which often carried a mix of anti-tank missiles and guided rockets. The Wyvern was made all the more useful by its ability to transport up to 20 troopers into even the most hostile of battle zones. The Vulture, or AC-220 gunship, is another one of the many ground support gunships utilized by the UNSC. It's crewed by 2 pilots and 4 system operators, and at 115 feet, 35 meters long, and 69 feet, 21 meters wide, the Vulture is one of the largest and best armored ground support ships utilized by the UNSC, and it packs quite a sizable armory of weapons to rain fire on enemy forces from above. The Vulture's undercarriage features 2 pairs of GAU-23 autocannons to target individual ground units, whilst the top of the ship has 2 Argent 5 missile launchers to take out any other aircraft, and 2 rows of A-74 silver vertical missile launchers, which can fire a variety of munitions, but are usually used for air-to-surface missile barrages. And finally, the Sparrowhawk is a swift, maneuverable, and heavily armed attack VTOL craft. At 31 feet 9 meters high and 54 feet 16 meters long, it carried 1 pilot and 1 gunner, who would pilot the Sparrowhawk on a variety of combat missions, including close air support, hunter-killer strikes on enemy armor, and reconnaissance. It could even hold its own against enemy fighter craft. This was due in part to the Sparrowhawk's impressive suite of weapons, which included 2 rotary autocannons, 6 silver missiles, and a chin-mounted, highly accurate long-range energy cannon. Which of these would you like to see more of in the Halo games? Let me know down in the comments and make sure to subscribe for more lore. Thanks for watching, Catch you next time.